Shalom, this is Mary Omni from the World Government House of King David, Holy Covenant Constitutional Enforcer. This is a Republic Notice. The title of this Republic Notice is called Gold Alert from King Yeshua to Judah Queens about Black Men. Gold Alert from King Yeshua to Judah Queens about their Black men. It's 2013. We're past the cosmic alignment. The cosmic war is very much underway. And I was told to deliver this message to Judah Queens, Constitutional Holy Covenant, Judah Queens. They are the Black women in America. And the message is about their Black men. Now, the internet has been used as a part of weaponry for public mystery Babylon to exploit the relationship problems of Black women and Black men, and to over amplify the disunity. In other words, it's more disunity amplification than actual disunity. Okay? So, but they feel as though Blacks cannot comprehend that that's an internet and that it's being used to war against them and against the woman seed. They take a lot of this stuff to heart as being the actual reality. The reality is an electronic device, just like the media beast of the news stations, of the channel and television, that they call an idiot box. This is an extension of the idiot box because it has a lot of idiocy on it, and it has a lot of untruths, falsehoods, and it has basically a mind control agenda. A mind control agenda to keep and reinforce the MK Ultra of the Patriarchial, of the PIS programming, the PIS Patriarchial programming, the patriarchal indoctrination subjugation syndrome that they have controlled Blacks for 500 years in the Patriarchial. Now, they got the rest of the public mystery Babylon talking about escape from the matrix. And if you have any common sense, you'll know you don't want to escape from the Ma of the cosmic, the Matra of the cosmic, the triple mother goddess. Anyone with sense would know that you don't want to escape from that. What you want to escape from is the Patriarchs trying to illusion and keep you in an oppressive state so that they can rule the earth and rule the cosmic beings by just mind programming and propaganda. Okay? So the message from King Yeshua is this to his Judah harem. Now, you need to understand, first of all, King Yeshua is your king. You need to understand also that King Yeshua is your father. You need to understand also that King Yeshua is your first husband, and that you as Judah Queens are his harem. You are his harem wife, regardless of what anyone else tell you. You are the harem wife of a king, and that's why you are a queen, and no one can take that from you. You are the harem wife of an omnipresent King of kings, Lord of lords, and as a harem wife, you are Judah Queens. No one can take that from you. They can only program your mind and MK Ultra against it and use the Tommy Sotomayers and all the ones he has pulled with him under the MK Ultra Patriarchial trap to pull Black women into the Patriarchial trap so they can't see that King Yeshua has set up a cosmic matrix liberation that is already built in as the woman seed of the Black woman. Now, here's part of the message. And if you listen to my videos as Mary Omni, you'll see that I feel just like a lot of other black women. Like some of these men should just be written off, done away with. Oh, forget them. You know, I say that in many ways in a lot of my videos, even though I also do defend them. If you listen to some of my videos, I do defend men in prison. I defend men who've been victim of rape. So I haven't been just one-sided, but I feel the same frustration that many Judah queens feel, and that, you know, this is what we see as a gangrene and a scar and like a keloid on us. Some of these men rotten like Tommy Sotomayor that has a whole bunch of black men agreeing with him, not being able to see beyond the Patriarchs because they MK'd Ultra. Now, Tommy Sotomayor already told you it's a Frankenstein creation. And the Frankenstein creation is to gather the MK'd Ultra black males, the younger ones, and to totally program them against the soul, their soul, the cosmic matrix. So the liberation is in King Yeshua and the cosmic matrix. But they want to program the Tommy Sotomayor followers and men like that is that the Patriarchs is all there is. So that the disunity between the black men and women is amplified and made bigger than it is. It's way more black men with black women than they say, number one. And black men haven't stopped making babies with black women, number two. That's what your ghetto term is, baby mama. So they keep coming back for something, Judah queens. And this is what King Yeshua wants you to know. See, I had to have introspection, and I asked to make me see what I need to see in order to deliver this message properly, and to jump outside my personal box of how I may have felt about the betrayal, what I see as an extreme betrayal against black women. But King Yeshua reasoned and told me that, check this out, if the black man is so against the black woman, why did America and this whole system of slavery made sure that the black man stayed away from the black woman in selling the families off and in dismantlement? I mean, they've spent 400 years keeping the black man and the black woman apart. Why so much energy and so much planning and so much plotting and so much follow through in keeping this black man and black woman apart? If they are so sure that the black man hates the black woman, why do they worry themselves about keeping them apart? And why did they worry themselves about keeping them apart for 5 centuries? Up into the 70s when we saw the movie Claudine, and she had to hide her man when this welfare woman came in and said, you can't have no man in here and get this because we got to worry about the gifts you giving them. So see, this was still being perpetrated in the late 20th century. Why, if it's so much hate against the black woman, do you feel as though you got to create a Frankenstein like Tommy Sotomayor, and you have to use the media propaganda so hard against the black woman? And how did all the love songs of Motown singing about this black woman make the whole world come alive in what we call soul music? And see, this type of thought is what you call critical thinking. For if the black man is so against the black woman, why did you need to have somebody come out and make sure she didn't get no welfare if she have a black man? Why is it that if she getting an income, the black man have to be separated from it? See, because it don't make sense. If he hate her so much, why so much effort? Why? Because this is a lizard, shapeshifter regime of dark principalities in high places, putting on a big illusion and a curtain like a wizard and telling you that the black man hate the black woman. And because he got the black man mind programmed, the black man don't have one space to even consider that he's being programmed. See, he don't want to face the fact that he might have failed a couple dimensions and his frequency might have been halted by a foreign agent of lizard shapeshifters who's been infiltrating his brain to keep him away from the black woman and then program him, and so that he begins to fight, use his ego, the dense matter, to fight his own soul, in which he truly is attracted naturally to the black woman. So King Yeshua's message that he wanted me to understand is that it's a song called If I Could, I Surely Would. And the beginning line is, I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. In other words, the black man is being nailed. And he's being nailed to the cross. And the protections that the black woman have makes her kind of blind to the fact that he is more easily infiltrated, because she's the woman's seed. She's the woman's seed. So sometimes behind the fact that she has this intelligence built in to see her enemy and to see him more with the insight and intuition than the black man has. The black man only has this intuition when his soul come alive when he with the black woman. So the bottom line is, King Yeshua said, Judah queens, you done invested 500 years in your black men in America alone. King Yeshua said, I done went to death. I done died on the cross. I done been crucified. If you think I'm going to let a foreign regime of lizard shapeshifter take my sons away from me, then you're crazy. I'm going to go to the cross, and I did whatever I had to do for my sons. And I want you Judah queens to know I'm not going to give up on my sons. I'm going to return them back to you. And because you are my prize, Judah queen, I'm going to raise them and I'm going to defeat the enemy that's in their brains and return the sons back to you. If they can't be God men, they can at least be raised men for my precious daughters called the Judah queens. So he told me he's working on returning the men to you. Don't write them off. We have 70 times 7. That's 490 years. That's 2016 before you begin to think about writing them off. Let our enemies know we see right through you. You ain't go through all this effort to keep us apart because you thought the black man hate us. You know doggone well we are one with the black man. That's why you went through all that effort.
This is Mary Omni from the house of King David. Shalom.